morning, friends. Today we are going to discuss one basic requirements of welfare facility at your constructions project and any types of industry which are going to construct and build up your work activity. So guys, welfare facility is mandatory and this is a prime responsibility to employer should be provided welfare facility. Means what is welfare facility? If anyone's need to understood that what is welfare facility, such type of requirements, need and expectations for essential human life, need and expectations in in life of humans, that's calls welfare facility, which are mandatory to required. Suppose that drinking water, this is need for human. Drinking water, toilet, sanitary facility, toilet, urinal, sitting, canteen, that all types of requirements which are required to provided to workers, that call welfare facility, and this is prime responsibility to all employers, government body, which are those people working under controls of your organization. So guys, we have discussed about the facility, what is need, why needs of welfare facility. First, you should aware about these things. Because of workers, many people working in an organizations, they are very, if you are going to properly provided welfare facility, each and every things which are required, then workers be positives and be happy to work in an organizations, and maybe your productivity will be very increased. And after that the workers, another organizations if you join, then also remember that facility, because of they are very happy to you if you are provided proper welfare facility and welfare facility which are required to work, and that risk of perceptions will be very good way to improvement. So guys, as per Factory Act, as per BOCW Act 1996 and Factory Act 1948, there is clear mention of welfare facility, sections number 41, 42 and 40, 50 in Factory Act, and also 30 and 38, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5 already is there mentioned welfare facility. So guys, this is also legal requirement. This is also constitutions made a policy to provided welfare facility should be must at any organization. So there are 7 type of welfare facility is there mentioned. First, we have discussed about the drinking water. You know that drinking water is a very useful and very importance in human lives, because of if water will be save of human life in life, for decent life of workers, it should be compulsory to provided fresh drinking water. Means if you have provided drinking water, then proper cleaning, proper portable drinking waters, and proper storage in tank, and cleaning every weekly basis, cleaning the safety tanks, and there is put a safety signage like the Hindi language, English language, or majority of workers, because they are understood that there is a drinking water, so no any confusions for use of this water. After that, if you have provided drinking water facility there, in surrounding the area there is no any sewage and any hazardous materials, any sewage lines and any drainage no should be permitted in that area, and regular basis cleaning with the bleaching powders and bleaching powders and use of phenyls, it's proper cleaning in that area. And there is provided one glass to proper drinking waters, by drinking proper, and put a safety signage. And every 6 months you have to you have to test of drinking water in lab, and as per IS standards, 10,000 10,500 IS standard is there mentioned, and there is criteria of limitations should be must, just suppose that pH sulfurs, everything which are use of suitable for water, provided suitable water for drinking water at your workplace, so that can avoid the any further diseases in our labor camp. So first is there mentioned drinking water. After that we have discussed about the washing facility. Washing facility is very important in human lives, because of they are understood, they are use of washing facility. Suppose that washing facility you have make a proper tank systems arrangements, there is washing facility should be provided, because the workers may be use of proper washing facility. Suppose that washing of cloth, washing of face. Suppose that washing facility face some there is a provided some basin for washing facility, and the bathing facility also will be provided, and good manners and good safety manners, so that can workers be happy to use of welfare facility. Whenever going to use of welfare facility, they are heartily thankful to organizations. So as a people's and humans behaviors, if provided good things, suppose that you have any guest come in your home, then you have provided proper eat, proper facility and respectfully, then they are very happy to you. So that suppose same things will be expectations from workers, because of workers are coming from others place and others states for basic requirements should be need and expectations. Only for basic requirement, workers they are not expecting to AC air conditioners room. So guys, these are basic requirements demand by the workers. So provided washing facility, changing cloth lockers, changing room should be provided. If women's and male and females have there in your labor camps, then separate drinking waters, separate toilet, urinal, washing facility and locker should be also provided for proper changing of clothing. After the toilet, urinal, as per standards, you know that toilet facility should be there. If 1 to 25 workers is there, then provided one toilet per 100, one additional should be provided. There is also mentioned in the BOCW Act. Sitting facility, you know that why need to sitting facility, because of the workers are continuous working in construction work. They are very busy to work, and they are not proper not times to sitting on side, because of they are busy to work and high pressures to work, because they are earn money. So if workers tendency, so as a moral responsibility to employer should be provided seating arrangements. If suppose that workers working on 65 floors, then we can arrange below the two floors seating arrangements. They can understood and sit sometimes, go and sit sometimes, take rest and take a drinking waters. After that, his minds, and they can go to work, and smoothly work will be done, and um, very happy to work by the worker. Also, if a safety professional, you know that this is a risk perceptions of work. If you have no proper arrangement of welfare facility, workers also frustrations to work. So this will be increase of risk perception. So as a possibility to avoid that all those things which are need and expectations for workers. After the toilet, urinal, sitting, canteen facility, you know that if you are working in any industry, there is surrounding the area no any shops for, so workers they can go to some breakfast, some tea, take a tea. So guys, we have, as per BOCW Act, if more than 250 workers is there working in your organizations, they are compulsory to provide a canteen facility. Canteen facility should be must in the surrounding your project, and well canteen as well provided, and cleaning, proper cleanings and sitting arrangements, tables, chairs, and lightings, and drinking water facility, a fan, everything should be provided. They can, and workers maybe go to canteens, then be happy to canteen facility. So how to things be positive, how to things more and more presentable your canteen in. So provided a safe manners and proper manner or canteen facility, and as well experienced persons for cooking person, and neat and clean canteen level. There is provided some dustbin, there is provided some there you will be provided fan. So canteen facility should be must. After shelter, room, lunch point. Also workers working in hot seasons, rainy seasons. So if workers going to lunch, then make a good arrangement of lunch. Suppose a table, bench, and drinking water facility. There is provided some dustbin. There will be provided some rest room, so they can rest properly 1 hour, and they will be fresh to work, resume on duty, and feel fresh. So shelters and restroom, lunch facility should be also provided. And second thing is there mentioned patches. If more than 30 females workers women working in your construction industry, and below the 6 years old children is there, then you have to provide a crèche facility with good teachers, and take care of children's, and food facility, and some toys facility will be there, and proper manner schools, crèches, ventilations. There is monitor, ensure that there is no any hazards, and proper segregations of materials. So how to save our children in that crèches? So think about proper manners. After that, crèche will be there, should be there. After that, what is need and expectations of workers? As per ILO, define 2 types of facility will be there in construction company if workers working in your organization. Back in 1963, ILO decided to 2 type of facility will be there. First will be there mention intramural and extramural. Intramural means in campus area, in your intramural and extramural, two types of define the welfare facility. First, intramural means in the campus, in surrounding the area, in the campus area, in the room area, that called intramural. Suppose that we have discussed first aid, drinking water, washing facility, changing facility, toilet, urinal, seating arrangement, canteen, that all are under the intramural. Second thing we have discussed about the extramural. What is extramural? Extramural's welfare means need expectations extra. Suppose that extra out of campus, out of resources. Suppose that housing. If you are workers working, then housing should be there, must be provided. Education system. If education system, a sport system, transport system, social service, insurance facility, working hours, wage, holiday, that all are comes in extramural, the extramural. So, these all things must be considered, must be cared by the employer whenever going to start the work, whenever deploy the manpowers, because of workers need and expectations in nowadays very important. You know that if you are read the ISO 45001, there is mentioned the need and expectation of workers, leadership and worker participations. So man focusing, ILO also focus on workers welfare facility, need and expectations of workers leadership. So if you have to provide it that all types of facility, then workers also feel the proud, and after your involvement of workers, they are also proud of I am a ownership thinking must be all workers, because of if worker working in your organizations, so every workers aim to how to grow the organization, our organizations. These things will be positive to improvement and growth of your health safety cultures, and growth your productions, and grow your organization. So, oh guys, need and expectations, welfare facility, these are all things, all facility will be should be must in place. Second thing, working hour. You know that as per defined, as per Act of 1923, W compensation, Workmen Compensations Act, Compensation Policy and Act, there is a clear mention: no work allow for, no work allow 48 hours in week. Every week's only 48 hours work should be allowed by the government body. Means every day only 8 hours, 9 hours work should be allowed by the workers. If you have to need to work by the workers, then you should pay the extra money. If you have workers charge per day 500, then extra, if you are taking the extra overtime work, then double attendance should be provided to workers. And every week Sunday will be holiday, no work permitted to workers on Sunday basis. If in case of any emergency deploy the workers for Sunday duty, then must be every 10 day 3 holiday with pay. So these are a requirements, these are a need and expectations of workers, because these are all things of legal requirements. After that holiday, you know that Sunday will be holiday. This is also in India follow that all entire our country. If Sunday working day, then they have to liable to take a one leaves. And as per Government Act, every 10 day, if workers working on Sunday, then 3 day leaves must be provided to workers. Second, that need and expectations of workers, women workers. You know that already women's females workers is very sensitive part of work. So guys, we have to implement, we have to consider about the also human women's workers cares 6 a.m. 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. work should be allowed only day only in sunlight area, and after the 10 after that 10 p.m. to 5 p.m. no women's workers allow in constructions industry and any industry, because of there are defined by the governments, defined an act. If you have provided to, if you have to deploy the manpower, then you have take safety policy as a women's harassment policy. So guys, today we have discussed about the welfare facility, what is need and expectation of work, welfare facility. So all employers and all employer must be cares your workers which are going to build your constructions, build your organization, because of if any company today as L&T is a very well organized, so but you know that there are hard work who are doing the hard work to grow the company, because of they are working by workers, also workers very hard work, then we can improve, then we can today nowadays they have 25 manzil se buildings, 35 floors high rise buildings. So these are things only for involvement of workers. They then we have to build that build of buildings. So very important to provide it. Don't do not compromise related the need and expectations of workers at your organizations. Good effort by the also safety officers to provide proper safety proper welfare measures to workers. They can grow, they can use of decent life in constructions industry. Thanks guys.